Earlier, I'm going off my wing here. Earlier, I was outside talking to a gentleman. I think he was at that table, and he informed me that if you're a big guy, you can't be gay, but you're classified as a bear. Which scared the shit out of me because I have a tattoo of a bear on my arm. I told him I'd call him after the show. He's a real nice guy.
You're a fun crowd. Are my cheeks red? Am I red? A little red? You know, every time I perform, I get red like this, and I was worried. So I went and saw the doctor, and it turned out I was just out of shape. I know! I was in shock too! I'm like, what? Me? In fact, I wore black tonight because they said black is slimming, but I think my black is defective. I wore 2 black shirts, so I would be extra slim tonight for the competition. And they call these, what, Florida shirts, or whatever they call these hangover shirts. But they ought to come with a warning label that says, caution, you may piss all over the end of this thing when you're at the urinal. Sir, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't piss on my shirt and shake it on. I use that air dryer.
I'm not good at sports. If they invented a sport that involved a lot of sitting, I'd be average. Or a NASCAR driver. I don't care for NASCAR. I think it'd be a lot more interesting if one car had to drive the other way. My buddy was like, hey, you want to go to Daytona and see some NASCAR? I was like, no, I'll stay home and flush a bag of Skittles. Oh, look at that one. The red one's in the lead. And it's like looking down at the exact representation of NASCAR. There's a bunch of colors going around in circles, and the bowl is all white. Thanks, I will, you guys. Have a wonderful time tonight. Now, talking about ass whooping. Did y'all know it is the 20-year anniversary of the Rodney King ass whooping? And you know, Rodney got 3.8 million in a settlement. Now, I would have took that ass whooping for $100, a cell phone payment, maybe 3 wings and a biscuit from Church's, which I think is a plenty considering I got my ass whipped for free before. Because being fat takes a lot of work. And I'll give you an example. I used to go to the Burger King drive-thru and I would get 2 double Whoppers. Ketchup and mayonnaise only, no fucking vegetables for me. A double cheeseburger, a large fry, a large chocolate shake, and what would I get to drink? Diet Coke. Fuck no, do you hear what I just ordered? I'm not gonna Diet Coke. I would have a cup of slightly cooled French fry grease with a straw. And I would go home, and when you are halfway through your second double Whopper and you hear your arteries screaming in horror because they are drowning in grease, but you keep eating, that takes willpower. And when you finish those 2 Whoppers and you are on your double cheeseburger and fries and you literally feel your heart skip a beat because it is choking to death, but you know, by God, you were going to make it to that fucking Hershey Sundae pie, that takes dedication. That's willpower out there. The news, I like to read the news a lot. Did you guys hear about this baby that was born in Texas, this 16-pound baby last week? 16 pounds. I mean, you know when that baby came out, it didn't cry. It just looked at what was left of his mama's vajayjay and it said, fatality.
He will be coming back for the finals to compete. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your winner for tonight,
Adam, you just won week 8 of the Survivor contest. How do you feel?
I feel wonderful.